Welcome to the LeetCode problem valid parenthesis. You are given a string containing just the characters, this brackets. Determine if the input string is valid. An input string is valid if open brackets must be closed by the same type of brackets and open brackets must be closed in the correct order. Note that an empty string is also considered valid. If we have input this combination of bracket, then the program should return true because this is a valid parenthesis. If we have this combination of brackets, then we should return true because this is valid combination. If we have input like this, then we should return false because this is invalid format. Now let's see my solutions in pseudocode. Alright, now let's see how my solution might look like. For sake of understanding, let's assume this is our input string. First, I'll iterate through this string from left to right. Here, we will have a hash table that will map closed bracket to corresponding opening brackets. And also, we have a stack here. And here, I have the algorithm for this solution. Now, let's see how this algorithm works. Okay. Here for I from 0 to len input minus 1. So for this string it will work from 0 to 3, right? Because len of this input is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. For first iteration of this loop, the value of I equals to 0. For value I equals to 0, it points to this bracket in the string, right? And here we have if condition. If hashtable.contains key input I, it points to this first character in this string, and that is this bracket. Does this character exist in our hashtable as key? No, it not exist. Then this condition will be false. Alright, then it will push to the stack this character. Alright, then we have here this character. For the next iteration of I, the value will be 1. When we have I equals to 1, then it will points to this bracket in this string. Hashtable.contains key input I, and that means this character. Does this opening bracket exist in our hashtable as key? No, it not exist. Then it will push to the stack. For the next iteration, the value of I will be 2. So in this time, it points to this bracket, this closed brackets. Hashtable.contains key, this bracket. Does this bracket exist in our hashtable? Yes, it does. So it pop out whatever we have in this stack and it store in this variable pop. This pop function remove the element from our stack, from the top of our stack, and it's return that value. And here pop equals to this bracket. And here we're going to check, does pop, in this case this bracket, not equals to hash table.get input chart I. Input chart I is this bracket, right? We have in our hash table, and the value against this bracket we have this opening bracket. So this bracket and this bracket is a match. So it will not return false. Now for next iteration, the value of I will be 3 and it will points to this closed bracket, and this bracket exists in our hash table. So it will pop out this bracket from this stack and it will be stored in this pop variable. Now we have here pop equals to this bracket, and here we're going to check, does pop not equals to hashtable get input chart I. So it will points to this input, and whatever we have in our hashtable against this, we have here this bracket, right? And this bracket and the value of pop equal. So it is false. Then it will not return. And now the iteration over, and we have here empty stack. If we have empty stack after all the iteration, that means this is a valid parenthesis. So then we're going to just return stack.isEmpty. If we have a stack empty, then it will return true. So for this function call, it will return just true. For this input string, this will return true. Alright, because we have empty stack at the end. And this solution takes bigger of n time complexity because we have to visit is character in the string want. The solution takes space complexity big O of n, where n is the length of the given string. For the worst case scenario, we might have n number of elements in our stack, so space complexity big O of n. Hope this concept now clear. If you have any doubt, if you have any question, let me know. I'll be glad to help. Thanks for watching this video. I will see you in another video.